Good morning, friends. This is Judy with Crafting Creations by Judy. This is Oliver. Yes, hi, baby. Anyway, I know it's been a hot second since I have posted anything, but today is August 4th, and I am back. I hope that I am back for, we're on it now. We're starting to feel better. We are getting our groove back. We are hand knitting and loom knitting some more. And we're actually getting there. I actually have 2 craft shows coming up. One the last week of October, and then the first week of November. So I'm really trying to crank everything out. I'm also on a no yarn buy. I don't know if that's smart with 2 craft shows coming up, but I feel like I have enough that I can get through and make a dent in what I have. So that's what we're going to be doing. With that being said, I started a blanket. It's halfway through the blanket process right now, and so I'm just going to take you along to the end. Like I said, I'm almost done, probably half done. I have a couple more color changes. I have the border to do. Sorry if you hear Tiffany in the back. She's it's 6:30 in the morning and she's telling me that all the other animals are waking up. Tiffany is my Maltese, in case you haven't seen her on other past videos. And if you know anything about Maltese, they like to bark. Tiffany! She's just letting me know Leo's around. But anyway, let's get going. I'm going to finish this video out, and then I think I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to film my craft room. I've recently kind of cleaned it up, organized it a little bit better. It's still a work in progress, but it's a lot better than what it was. So we're just going to this champ. All right, you ready? Let's get going. All right, step 1 in the process is to move Oliver. Oliver's my baby. He's such a cutie pie. Oh, I love him so much. And he loves to lay with me whenever I work on blankets. I got my morning, I don't drink coffee, so I got my morning juice, which is Mountain Dew, in case you didn't know. But I'm going to put you guys on time lapse, and we're just going to get through this blanket. All right, let's see if that works. So we're just cutting and burning. We're doing 2 rows of this. This is Burnett Blanket Mystical. Really pretty multi-red. Anyway, so you can take either this one, the red, solid red, or you can take the Mystical. But there's a core in here that's just plastic, and you want to melt that plastic. See it burning? And then you just want to rub the 2 together. And I found that if you don't rub it together, it gets hard and kind of crusty. And we don't want that. So we just smushy, 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 smushy. Just so it sticks. Give it a little tug. We're good. All right, and then we're going to go back to putting the red in its hole. And we're good. And then we're going to flip around. Now, we only use this Mystical for 2 rows. So let me get those 2 rows done. And then we're going to color change again. And we're going to use this Burnett Mystical in a darker red, dark variegated red. And then we'll come back And I think, yeah, so right now we have a red, a mystical, a red, a dark, a red. Then we're gonna do our 2 rows of white. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna finish off with this. And then we're gonna put our border on, and then our blanket's gonna be done. So it'll be like 3 minutes for you and like 35 minutes for me. So let's get going. Let's do that middle piece, and we'll be right back. All right, so as you saw, I was finishing this red. I think I have enough for one more. This is what we call yarn chicken. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll have like this much. So I'm gonna say we're gonna have about 6 to 8 inches left. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna take you just on a full ride here with me. There's no need to put it on time lapse. We can stay here and chit chat. Like I said, I am making this for my craft show that I have. I don't know how much, this is my first craft show I've had with these blankets. I don't know how much to charge. I know obviously I want to get my material back cost-wise, but it's like, do I do time? I know some people do, some people don't. I don't want to undersell. I don't want to overprice. So what do you think is a good price for a hand knit blanket? We'll do measurements. I'll put the measurements on the tag so we can give people like the exact, so they know. I have a friend who does this, and she puts how many skeins she uses. I don't think people really care, and I don't think if you're buying one of these, I don't think you really know what's going on anyway, unless it's something that you don't make yourself, but you understand the beauty of knitting and crocheting. So, I mean, who knows? I don't think that's necessary. Me personally, don't think. Ooh, my hands are sore. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary, but who knows? It's like 8:30 in the morning. I took a couple breaks, had to take care of the animals, watched a video or two while I was doing this, so that kind of took my time, my focus away. Uh-oh, did I do this too tight? Okay, phew. So, we have 8 more. We're gonna have plenty. we are gonna have just about what I said we were gonna have, maybe a little extra. Boy, that's good. Excuse me. Pardon. So when we change the colors on this one, we're gonna go into our border, and we're doing our border all the way around, and we're gonna do it in this. So that will be fun. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh. Look how much we have left. Oh my gosh, I was so right. Oh my gosh, yarn chicken, and we won, so that's good. All right, we cut, now we get a burn. We're gonna squishy, squishy, squishy. I don't know if you guys are in frame or not. Doesn't really matter right now. I guess I can bring it down like that. Do you see this basket here? That is my craft project basket. I fill it up, and that's what I do my projects out of. All right, so we're gonna do the border, and we're doing the border all the way around. Give you a better view, an overall view. So I usually stand up for this. I usually change positions a couple times. It's a whole process. So this is what I have left, and this is a new one. I'm gonna move my basket over here because we don't need it. All right, we ready, folks? Now, these loops, as you can tell, are fairly small. When you do the border, you just do them way bigger. What the heck? Do you see that? Eesh. All right, here we go, kids. So I don't know if you can see that. It's about 2 inches. Maybe a little bit more, but we need them bigger because we're gonna loop them together. So we're just gonna go around the entire blanket. Top, bottom, sides, left, right. I'm gonna all do it that way. We'll definitely need to be using a second skein, which is fine. I have it, and I actually have more in my craft room if I need to go get it, but I think what we have is what will be what we need. I love this mystical. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking soft. It is more expensive. Oh, that was my slipper. In case you heard that thud, that was my slipper. Can you believe it's August already? Like, where did the summer go? Like, I'm just in shock that my kid goes back to school in a couple weeks. Like, where in the heck did that time go? I can't believe he's gonna be a junior. Oh, man. It makes me wanna cry. So I was telling you I was gonna join this stash smash. It's with Linda and Steep and Linda's Pantry, and then, oh, there's another one. Her name is Michelle, something Acorn Handcrafts. I'm gonna hashtag it so then they'll see that I'm part of it. But I thought, what a great opportunity. Like, I have so much stuff and I'm not buying any craft stuff this entire month. None. Nothing. No glue, no paint, no flowers, definitely no yarn. No ornaments, nothing. Because I really want to get through this, and I know I have a lot of supplies. And even though I have these 2 craft shows showing up or coming up, I think, I say confidently now, I think I have enough. We'll see at the end of the month if I'm frantically buying in September. Okay, if you see, we have our first border of row of loops, big loops. Now we're just gonna turn it. And this is the width of our blanket. So fairly big. It's gonna be a nice size blanket. Where did my slipper go? Oh, here it is. Now we're just gonna go and do the same thing. Now this is where I'm gonna put you on time lapse so we can just get through this blanket. And then when I go to put it together and connect the loops, I'll bring you back. Alrighty, so we have finished the big loops all the way around, as you can see. So here is where I ended. I hope you can see that. Here's where I ended. Here's my string. So I'm gonna take the one loop before that and I'm gonna put it over the final loop. Then I'm gonna take the final loop and I'm just gonna keep weaving around to get that border. And then we'll come back to the tail here and we will tie it off on here when we get done. So here we go. It's not gonna take that long, so I'm not gonna put it on time lapse. I am gonna spread this out though. And I am gonna turn it because I have other stuff on my table, so it's kinda, I don't have my space the way that I need it. That's a me problem, not a you problem. So some of these loops have been very big and some were not. And that's okay, it's a border, it's fine. And sometimes you need them a little bit big because if you have them all the same tightness, it gets kind of hard to work with, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, this won't take us long. We're almost done with this bottom portion. I think this would be cute, this mystical, this that I'm working with right now, would be a cute candy cane or something like Christmassy or, you know, something fun and exciting. See, that one was short. That was almost too short. Ugh, it's gonna be a tight loop, which is fine. Okay, back around, back again. Okay, let's see, can you guys see? Can you see? Raise your hand in the back of the classroom if you can't see. Just kidding. Thank you for coming to my channel, and definitely thank you if you made it this far. That's been very, very nice. I know I'm a small channel, a very small channel, But, you know, hopefully with viewers like you, I'll be able to like grow my business, grow my community, grow the supporters and the love. Everybody needs love. I had that conversation with my friend last night. Everybody just needs a little love. Love and support, happiness and kindness. We all have our personal issues. We all are going through something. You know, if the world was just a little nicer, we'd be all in a better place. Oh, my daughter's texting me. I think she's awake. Or she probably hears me talking to myself, wondering what the heck is going on. You know, after having my strokes, my kids are extremely protective, which is great. But, yeah, it's great. There's no but. I'm glad I have my kids. All right, see, this is going quick. We're almost done with 2. It's gonna be a nice size blanket. I'll count how many skeins we used. Now this is just a basic pattern. It wasn't anything crazy. We're gonna be getting into a crazy pattern here though. After we finish this one, I need to do a couple more things. I'd like to do a blanket a week because they do take some time. So I like to spread it out. My hands hurt really bad. Usually my back hurts after working on one of these, but that's okay. You know, we're just gonna keep moving, keep grooving, keep going, keep pushing. And so this is a simple one. Just every color change was a new skein, except for the 2 rows in between. Kind of out of breath, mercy. Sweat. Do you guys hear that? That's my daughter's ringtone. All right, home stretch, man, home stretch. Nice size blanket. So I like the colors. My son, my youngest son, picked it out. He picked out the design. I like getting my kids involved. I mean, they're older. They're 24, 22, and 16, but I think they secretly like it. They like seeing the creations. I got a text message the other day from my daughter's best friend asking me if I would make her a blanket, and I thought that was very sweet. I told her yes, but she would have to wait until after the craft shows because everything, all my energy right now, and I don't have a lot of energy, so a lot of my energy is going into these craft shows because I want to make sure I have enough of stuff. And I do have a video coming out of what I'm of organizing all my stuff so far, and I'm gonna find that I need way more blankets and some stuffies, so we're gonna have to make some plushies, which will be interesting. That will be a ride. know if it's a good ride. It might be a bumpy ride, but it's gonna be a ride. So we're almost done here. We're getting there. I got 4 more loops. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to bring this over here so you can see. So here's my final loop. Here's my tail. We're going to tuck it into that loop that we used from the beginning. We're going to tie it tight. We're going to bring it up. Pull it. I have it, and then I'm going to burn it just a little bit on the back side. And tuck it in. Ouch. And be careful. Ow. Not to burn yourself. All right, so there we have it, folks. Let me get this going here for you so you can see the full thing.